Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In today's video I have a 2014 Ford Taurus Limited and I will show you how to remove and replace the rear bumper. This video will apply to Ford Tauruses made from 2013 all the way up to 2019. Now I'm doing this for the first time on a Ford Taurus, so I will do my best to record everything I'm doing, but bear with me if I make any mistakes, since I don't have any kind of guidelines or a manual, so I will do and record as I work. Now there is supposed to be one bumper mounting screw just next to the taillights, so I'm still not sure if I'll have to remove the taillights or not, but I'll assume I'll have to do it and then we'll see. But there's definitely one screw next to the taillight mounting screws. To remove the taillights, first leave the trunk, and you have to remove this back cover. Now to do that you'll have a couple of these black plastic screws. You can unscrew them with your hands, or if not you can use like a flat screwdriver or even pliers. So you have one here, you have one here on the top, and you'll have this one right here. So just turn it counterclockwise. Until you get it completely off. Okay, once you have all these plastic guys off, now you can pull this cloth piece off, and you will get access to all of the taillight screws right here. So all these taillight mounting nuts are 11 millimeters, so use 11 millimeter socket or a wrench key to remove them. Now once you have all these screws out, the taillight itself will be completely loose and ready to be removed. Now there is one more thing. You can either disconnect this wiring harness right here at this connector. There is like a small clip just on top of it if you want to remove the taillight with these complete wires, or you can disconnect it later once you pull out the taillight just on the taillight. That's up to you. I will disconnect it here. Now to remove the taillight, you just want to grab it and pull it towards yourself, wiggle it a bit and it should go off. You're supposed to use two hands while doing this, but okay, this is the way to do it. Now if this taillight is kind of stuck and you cannot get it out, the best thing to use would be like a plastic trim remover, which you can pry just here and push the taillight gently out. That way you won't make any scratches to the paint, but generally the taillight should go out by itself. And now the last thing, like I said, is just to disconnect it. So just here on the bottom, try to show you, you'll have like a small clip which you want to press, and then wiggle these wires out. Okay, see, there's this tab to press. This is how you can remove the taillight. Okay, now once that taillight is out, I think it was a good idea to remove it, because there is like a pin here and these tabs as well, so it could be a problem to pull off the bumper without breaking this if the taillights are still in. And right here there is a mounting point for that bumper, and I will show you what has to be also removed. There's this 11 millimeter nut here that's holding the bumper, so remove that one. Okay, and once this one is off, there is nothing else holding this bumper on this side, and now you want to do everything the same on the other side. So remove the taillight and all those nuts. So you'll be removing this one, and this one down here. Now again, once you get this float piece off the way, you have 4 11mm nuts, top 3 holding the taillight and the bottom one holding the bumper. So remove all these nuts. And again, once you have these nuts out, you can just pull the taillight off and disconnect it right here. So the next thing you want to do is to remove couple of screws under the vehicle which are holding the bumper on the bottom. Okay, so I'll show it to you right now. Mine are broken, so I won't have to remove it, but you'll have these like plastic tabs pieces here, and they will be connected, you see, up here. So this is supposed to be attached here, but on this Taurus it's broken. So what you'll have to do, you'll have to remove these screws. They are 10mm. There's a couple of them. You'll have one here, actually 2 of them I think. You'll have one here and one just here, you see. So I want to remove those. I'm lucky and this is broken on mine, so I don't have to do it. Okay, next thing you'll want to do is to remove bunch of small screws holding the bumper here on the side. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 and one just here, 5, and they are all 5.5mm. It's a crazy size, but that's what they are. So remove all of this. So once again, 5.5mm. Not sure if you can see it, but yeah. Okay, so these are the 4 bottom ones, and then you still have one up here which has to be removed as well. Once you're done with one side, you will do all that on the opposite side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 just here. Okay, and once you have these 5 out, this bumper should be ready to be pulled off. Okay, that's it. Okay, now once you have the sides of the bumper off, you have to be kind of careful not to break these pins right here. If you remember, this was there was a nut here holding this piece. You want to pull this straight out, not to break these pins. You see, you want to do that on both of the sides. Okay, so I've got this side out as well, and now the only thing holding this bumper is actually a couple of plastic tabs here in the middle. I can see them through here. I'll try to show you. You see, they're just down here. I'm not sure if you can see it. I can't get my camera inside. But anyways, what you have to do, you have to pull the bumper now straight out. I'll have to use both of my hands to do that. Now you want to grab it here in the middle and pull it straight towards yourself. Once I do that, I'm gonna show you those steps. Okay, so you see, here is the hole and here is the white tab. Now on the other ones, I pulled out the tabs together with these, but that's not a big issue. Once I'll be installing this back in, it will just pop in. Or the other option, if this happens to you, you can just try using a pry tool or something to get this black plastics inserts off, and then just squeeze them into these holes. Doesn't really matter. But that's it. And now the last thing to do is just to disconnect the parking sensors. Now there is a switch right here. Now what you want to do, you'll have like a small tab to press here on this side. It's right here, but before that this is being held by like a plastic connector right here. So best idea is just to cut this and then use a new one when you're installing this back in. So that's what I will do. I will cut this and then I will disconnect the parking sensors. Okay, and this should give it a lot more play here to be able to easily disconnect it. Now to disconnect these wires, there is like a tab right here on top which you want to press and pull it out. If you can't and this is very dirty, you can use a bit of electrical contact cleaner to clean this, and it should be doable. So then you just want to press this tab here and separate these pieces. I'll have to use both of my hands to do it, but this is the idea. So it's a typical electrical connector. And okay, once this is disconnected, your bumper is completely removed. Okay, and this is how you can remove the rear bumper on a 2014 Ford Taurus. Thank you for watching this short video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel there is lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.